in the world, but I can never be you because I head tall like I'm on my tiptoes, baby. You think a little too small. I got big goals, baby. Ain't where the money at? Look, I just need the info. Pronto, I go and get it and split it with my kinfolk daily. I ain't surprised at all. Seen them rise and fall. Went up the mountain, it wasn't hard to climb at all. Don't miss something more. Yeah. Don't miss something more. Yeah. You need it, so please don't miss something more. Oh, it's so crucial, I gotta keep it. It's in the air, it's everywhere. No, it's not a secret. And I bet they didn't think that I'd ever get it. Everything you've done, I get it. The life you're dreaming, I live it. And I'm coming in how you better get out the kitchen. Yeah, I could make a hit on whatever you bitchin'. Baby, let me fill up whatever you missing. Or you like it up at the top, it's a better view, isn't it? I'm not surprised at all, no it ain't what you need. Come on, just pay the fee, I supply it all. Went up the mountain and it wasn't hard to climb at all. At the top I found some relief, you see, so please don't miss something more. Yeah.
Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are. 'Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate. Light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke. Watch the blues go up in smoke.
One, bam. Just like that, bing, bang, boom. How are you this morning, kiddo?
I'll tell you in a
It
second.
is Saturday.
At the shop.
We are Saturday at the shop, and you are trying to maximize the amount of caffeine intake that you have this morning because you're a father of 3 under 5.
In all here,
And all
at the end,
yes.
in all fairness, the only time I can ride my bike is at 6:30 in the morning on Saturdays before work. So I'm dogging this morning.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to be here, Pops.
That's
I'm glad
good.
to be here.
Well, I'm on the right side of the dirt. One more day, and I'm feeling good
morning.
about it.
Good
How's
morning to
everybody
everyone.
doing out there on Cigars and Guns, Tales of the
Marty
Lounge?
Upton is in. We got Evan
We have-
Hurston. We've got Julie Adams.
We have
Larry
people
Adams,
coming in
Grizzly
from all over
Adams.
the place, and again, if you're coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, let us know. We will say good morning to you in your native tongue. One person that's coming in I just saw is Kayla, so
Kayla.
I'll give her a good morning in her native tongue.
Do you
Hey
need-
y'all, how you doing?
You want to do that again
Where's
with
the
McClurkin's
chicken?
hat?
Hey, can I get that hat there, McClurkin? Your cigar tender.
It's coming up. It's
Okay.
coming up. Oh, thank
Okay.
you. Look at this.
We're getting
I
full
feel like I'm talent
service.
right
Can I
now.
use your hat? Just for 1 second.
Hey, can I get a
gotta
lighter
say
that
good
works?
day. I gotta say good day, mate, to Kayla.
Don't you be careful how you throw your hand now. You understand?
I understand. How y'all doing out there? Good morning. Go get the chickens. It's time for the show. That's how we do it with Kayla.
A cup of ice too.
We got to get a cup of ice.
Go tell your wife.
Go get. She's out there in the all business. Yeah.
Oh, hey, we should do headlines.
You want to?
Yeah, pick up that cigar.
I
so
wish
it
we had a
makes noise.
cowbell this morning. By the way, if you haven't seen SATS Walk happen on our show,
Pick it up. Let's go.
we be cleaning. It's time to get fly as hell. Know what I'm saying?
I dig.
The Bulls are in the stable. Cinco de cease and desist.
Do you think you got one in you?
Brandon is a good son.
That's
Oh,
the
you know,
best
here,
you
I
can
got
come
another
up
one.
with?
I got another one.
Okay, okay, hang on.
Happy early birthday to the queen bee.
And happy actual birthday to Ted Schramm.
Super T, the man with the pipe.
Let's go ahead and start right up at the top there. Bulls are in the shop. What do you mean by when you say bulls are in the shop?
We literally have a bull shitting all over the shop right now.
Don't
No.
talk about McClurkin like that. We've got
No.
Andalusian Bulls in the lounge right
yeah,
now.
Yeah, you know.
LFD, Andalusian Bulls.
We got
As-
more, and I'll tell you about some other cigars that just hit the shores that are going to cause a traffic jam here in the front.
Do you want to talk about the other LFD that is in? I think let's go ahead and get some cigar talk in here. I think it makes sense. What's up, Mark Sheeran?
This is an if you know, then you already know. But the Cabinet Maduro number 5 is in the house. It's a very every once in a while cigar. It is no label. It is designed as a cabinet. Could be the best value in the store.
You
at
think so?
$12.99.
That's a damn good cigar.
That's an incredible cigar. But the one, and obviously Andalusian Bulls came in. Thank our friend Mr. Carney for taking care of us on getting some allocation. This cigar I smoked 2 of them back to back. This is the LFD 25th anniversary. Do not sleep on this. This cigar it's celebrating Lito Gomez's 25th anniversary in the business and of the LFD brand. It uses the very popular LFD Andalusian Bull wrapper and binder, but then he did some real magical stuff with the filler using some really old tobacco. And I'm telling you, this cigar tastes out of the box, borderline like our vintage stuff. It's got this aged element.
I'll take
very
that 'cause
unique.
I need to smoke that. So what you're saying
It's
is this is
so-
an LFD Bull Plus.
Oh, it's a Bull plus plus.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
it's-
to that.
There's 25 in a box. It comes in a beautiful black lacquered box. It's spectacular. I think we started with 8 boxes yesterday. I think we might have 5 left, but it is.
I think Evan is counting the amount of times that I'm looking for a lighter, and he's asking, "Do you have a personal cigar lighter?" No, I don't.
God, I wish we knew somebody that does have a nice lighter.
Maybe the nicest lighter I've ever seen. Can we feature this thing? Okay,
Chris
look,
Pennington
this I
gave himself
Evan
a birthday
Hurst-
present.
Evan Hurst, I do have a lighter.
How
that's
would you
of my
like to have the
personal-
nicest lighter in Illinois?
This right here is the St. Dupont. This is the, do they call it the line?
Lagrange.
Oh, Lagrange. So it has soft,
line.
and then push that thing up, and you may not be able to see, but it's a torch. And for anyone who's ever held an St. Dupont, like their top level stuff, it's got to be similar to driving a Ferrari. Just the detail, the weight, the distribution, everything about it. The way that this
the
feels,
enamel paint that they use, it is incredible.
and the way that they get the soft flame to come out
2
twice,
flames.
so it covers the entirety of the cigar.
Yep.
The attention to detail is there.
But if you're outside, it's a little breezy. You push the button up, and you got a torch.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
that's
Now there's some
an
other
emotional
there's some
experience.
other cigars that are which kind of leans towards some future events that we'll kind of back into, but there's another cigar line, LA Blue. Now LA Blue is known for their humidors. Their humidors are art. If you just go do a search on LA Blue, and
It's not
you're
spelled the
gonna
way
s-
you think it
yeah,
is.
It's French, but these humidors are anywhere from 3,000 to. They have a $70,000 Opus X 70 count humidor, $70,000. But their lighters are in that same class,
Yep.
and we're going to be doing a trunk show coming up with those guys.
That is
with
on
the,
May
with the
15th.
president of LA Blue.
That is on May 15th.
Yeah.
I'm very, very excited about that. And I'm excited just overall in the accessory world. I want to actually ask some questions and get some real feedback, and please help us on this, because We're just curious, what are the accessories you can't live without?
Yeah.
From a cigar perspective, is it an inexpensive lighter that can go everywhere with you? Is it a cigar lighter that you can be excited to use? Is it your humidor? I'm curious, what are the things you can't live without?
And we're going to just tease this with a little bit of this. We're not asking so that we can go get something from somebody else. We're asking because of product that we want to develop. And we have some really, really cool ideas, but we would like to incorporate things that you guys would like to have. I just picture guys that are like, you know, imagine the fire drill happens, and the first thing that the firemen do is they grab their backpack and they take it and they throw it and they let's go.
Will you please grab my backpack?
What we're doing is
Picture this.
Start imagining some of the things that we can do.
Thank you. Imagine this. Imagine a lounge pack that you can use every day. This is a pack that I carry with me everywhere. But the bad thing is it doesn't have any specific cigar use. Like this top flap works okay to put it in, but what if you could open this, zip this open, this opens and your 5-pack magnetically holds onto here. Or you open this up and you have a couple stainless glasses that you pull out of here. You have
And
a lounge
slots
pack.
to put a couple of bottles in.
And on the backside, you can still use this for a work bag. So you can have something that carries your laptop,
Yep.
your Remarkable, your whatever, and still have some normal usage. And then you can take those pieces out if you don't want to put them out or if you're traveling, or you can just stick them on in there.
What I love the idea of the last thought is when you're at the house, I'm going to the shop, I'm going to grab my going to the shop pack. Mm-hmm. And it's loaded with all of the stuff that you need and ready to rock.
So for me, the accessory that I don't even have that I'm not going to be able to live without is that pack. Mm-hmm. I mean, and you're talking the beauty of this. Now, let's also throw a little global scale on. It's not just Pops and Brandon trying to come up with ideas and designs. What it truly is those who may not know, my wife's name is Ale, and the first time that I visited her in Mexico, she picks me up from the airport. She was a lead footwear design and product designer at 9 West in Mexico. Mm-hmm. She actually designed the entire Miss Universe pageant shoes. She is top level. And when I'm driving, or when she's driving me, I look up, I was like, oh, don't you work at 9 West? Well, up on the billboards in the city were her shoes with her signature series.
on the billboard.
On the billboards.
Yeah.
That is in one of the largest cities in Latin America. And she is going to be designing this.
Yes.
And we'll see all the way through the production process, through picking the leather from the same place where Tecovas gets their leather, like all the way through the process.
And an entire line of clutches and things that for the fastest growing segment in the cigar space right now is women.
Yeah.
To give them their own elegant clutch that they can have that when they open up is their cigar ready. So all of that stuff, we have a new acrylic that's coming. We have a new accessory for all the acrylics that have been sold. So this is going to have it's going to morph into its own division here at Industrial. We're really excited because the one thing, anybody can have an idea, but it's getting a designer, and usually that creates substantial sticker shock.
Well, and not only that, the advantage of having a designer who's been in the wheelhouse is we know the factories that do it right. And where it currently exists and where the world currently exists in the accessory world is they just go to China. Just go to China. I like this idea. Go put it together. No, this is a full soup to nuts operation where we're going to really understand from an accessory perspective who it is that's building it, why we're doing it this way. Ale will be at the factory checking.
Yep.
Like all of these things will happen. This is next level stuff.
Yeah.
And I think we're 13 or so minutes into this.
Yeah.
That's how long it takes for an entire Celsius to get into your blood.
Oh, is that what it takes?
Yeah.
13 minutes?
I feel like ready to go now.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, and exactly. And Mags is coming in. A clutch. I must not be ladylike I have a cigar case, but we're still going to have a cigar case that's
But the
that's
women
different.
want something that has something ornate over their shoulder.
But just the design will be better.
Yeah.
I mean, us guys, you just go like this, put a zipper on it, put some functionality, and get it going.
Yeah.
But to have something that's designed, and to watch how excited she is, it's
Yeah.
really, really fun to watch.
That's
So,
awesome.
Very exciting.
We got lots of people coming in. Susan's coming in.
But
Kayla's coming in, of
if
course.
somebody would please just, if you could take a look at what people were saying as we took off running, what do people, the triple cut, it
Make
looked
sure
like?
it's airport friendly. Is good point.
That's a very, very good point. V-cut lighter combo and a cigar bag with a lip gloss holder. I like that.
Yeah, Kayla.
Three-way, yep, the three-way cutter. Evan likes that. So it looks like, I think having just a small set of cutters that are just well-designed, put together,
Yeah.
functional.
We might not need to get in the hardware business. We just need to get into the soft-sided business.
I like
But,
that idea.
Yeah, we're not going to teach anybody how to make a lighter. There's already guys that have figured that out. So, and we have great relationships with the guys that are sourcing the stuff. So.
That's interesting you say it, because when we're developing this plan and we got to that point, I thought, what is the best method with this? I love the idea of sticking just with those key elements that people aren't touching right now, and the things that we've been able to help push the design across. I like that.
And we may only make these available to a few like-minded retailers in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm curious for those who are joining across the country, what are some other top tier lounges that we need to be partnering with?
yeah, well, we have a good relationship with many of them, but I think you could probably go down the list of dealers that sell Atabay and have a pretty good list of guys that are quality oriented.
Yeah, without a doubt.
By the way,
that definition is smoking right, isn't it?
I'm telling you, the definition, there are two new definition cigars in the humidor right now, the Chairman and the Di Fiero. It's almost like
That's
Di
what it is.
Ligero.
Di Fiero.
But, Jamond just continues to kill it. If you're on Jamond, good day,
Dave
mate.
Wagner is.
You're and actually, our friend Dave Wagner, I think, is still over in Switzerland. So this is how they say it in Switzerland. Good day, mate. And he's over there, and he sent a picture with Pablo. They were at the Toro Lounge.
Miss both of those guys.
Yeah, I do too.
Both just tremendous guys.
Yeah, I see Fox in Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Ambassador in Phoenix and Scottsdale. They do a nice job too.
And speaking of, Mark Sheeran is on. I'm heading to Phoenix to do a little driving school here.
Racing school. Yeah.
In about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Mark Sheeran, please let me know when your next availability is, because he's going to start coaching me here.
So you want to learn from a really great, maybe one of the best driving racing coaches, so that you can go to racing school and just impress the shit out of them.
Well, what they said is, if I am truly qualified, they could give me my SCCA license in 3 days. If I truly excel, but they're like, don't count on it. So I'm going, all right. If Sheeran, I get with Sheeran, I can be ready to go.
No, that had a little bit of that. I'm going to tell Brandon he can't do it because you have a different wiring method, and
thanks to you.
Yeah, well.
Dimitri's in. Dimitri, what's happening? I haven't seen him for a while, and he came into Networking That Doesn't Suck this past week.
That's
him
right.
and Anthony. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anthony,
by the way,
Anthony White, right?
And let us know, Dimitri, you were here. The Networking That Doesn't Suck, by the way, doesn't suck. Mm-hmm. Because it's the last Tuesday of the month, but it's not your traditional hello, my name is, and people wandering around drinking and assuming that because we talk for 8 minutes, it means we're going to do business together.
Right.
Particularly the Maduro Masterminds led by Daniel Himmel is really a powerful hour.
And what we're going to do next month is anyone who's done it, we're going to ask you to do that in July so we can bring new people in. We have
Great idea.
So many people who were really wanting to be a part of it that kind of got boxed out.
And
So if you've done that
the room
before,
got really full.
Well, shoot, we only had 8, and then I think we ended up having 11 in that room. That's pretty tight.
That's tight.
So yeah, so if you did the Maduro Mastermind, I'm excited for you, but please do Maduro Mastermind again in July or June, and then just take the month off.
Dimitri, it most definitely doesn't suck.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oliver's in the house. Again, he's up there in Boston, so good day, mate.
We've got Distretto in the cups.
We have Distretto in the house and in the cups.
You know what I love? We have a coffee roaster that opened up next door to us.
The other side of the wall.
And not that interested.
No.
Because we've got Distretto. And when Distretto is as awesome as they are, and they create such a great product, and they have the best service that we deal with, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
No.
I mean, they have good ice cream. I'm calling that an ice cream shop next door.
Well, yeah, they need to never mind. I'm not gonna solve their business problems right now, but it is let's have something after dinner. You want to go have ice cream, kids? Yeah, let's do.
7 o'clock.
Walk up at 6 o'clock, closed. What the piss is going on?
It's like, oh, I'm excited. I'm going to get some coffee in the morning. 9 o'clock they open.
On Saturdays at noon.
That's a good time.
It's a great time when we have a car show with 600 people sitting out in the parking lot.
Look, he's new to the States. And the balls it takes to get to, he's only been speaking English for, I think Stanko told me 8 months.
Really?
8 months he's been speaking this language and then opens a business. So there are certain things to learn on that. I'll be happy to speak with him, but hey, that takes balls, so much respect.
Yeah, exactly.
But I dig his ice cream. I can tell you that right now.
Ice cream is legit.
It is legit, right? I really enjoy it. Let's talk a little bit. Let's just talk Saturday.
Let's talk a little bit about what's happening today. Today is the last day of the spring cleaning sale. We've managed to get through about 50% of what we wanted to, but you just don't see 30% off. You just don't see 25% off in the cigar space unless it's a cigar that is garbage. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah.
And none of these cigars will be seen on Cigar Bid for $1.08. That's just
Casey Hogan.
It's the dumpster of the cigar industry. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't care.
Cigar Bid?
Yeah. It's just where things that don't sell at retail and online go to die. So all they want is their money back. Let's get the shit out of here. That's the way it goes. But when you have lines like, I can't tell you what the discount amount is, although I just did, but lines like Espinosa, Tatuaje, there is some Regis, there is some Partagas, there is some Cohiba. Look, there is some stuff on this shelf that we either got a little excessive on the buy side or we're clearing out so that we can make room for the trade show we're going to next month.
Yeah, we got the show coming up.
It's your opportunity to win. This is not a big margin business, by the way. It's not like I pay $1 for it and we're selling it for $12.
Yeah,
I wish.
Somebody asked that the other day. They were assuming that the house cigar. They're like, oh yeah, house cigar. It's got, it's probably your best margins in the shop. I was like, no, it doesn't. It's probably one of the worst margins we have in the lounge.
It is because the majority of our members buy it.
Yeah.
So it's getting a 15% discount, but it's not.
Casey Hogan says we're number one.
We are number one. I love Casey. I heard he's going to start wearing risers in his shoes, so he's going to be chin high. I think
chin high.
Yeah,
chin high to a grasshopper.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony is asking us to give Dimitri a shout out and let him know that he needs to come up here today with Anthony because it sounds like he's dragging his feet.
Yeah, Anthony. So Dimitri,
this is your
how about
chance.
you just get up here? I just told you 30% off on cigars. If discounts don't help, you can have some Distretto coffee for free. I'm talking about for free.
Let's just be real clear as to what this is. You have a chance today to continue to be Anthony's friend. Otherwise, I'm going to have to recommend.
We're going to have to let you go.
Yeah, we're going to have to let you go.
We're going to have to let you go.
We're going to have to let you go.
That's
It's
right.
been real. Appreciate it. But proof is going to be. But you fired.
You fired.
That's it. Pops, looking good this morning. You're looking good all together. You're down. How much are you down?
It's kind of in that 15-pound range.
But that's in like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. So, no, feeling good. And I got a little fasciitis in my knee today, but that's kind of bothering me. But other than that, we'll shake it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Brad just feels like he's going to pounce on us at any minute.
He's
I going to
feel
do
his
one
belt
of those
buckle
crowd.
in my
He's
ear.
going to do a crowd dive right over the top of us.
So you don't.
I'm just it's just you're not armed, are you?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
but
Good.
dangerous.
Yes, he is. No, but the show is flowing good. Come in, spring cleaning today, buy stuff. I don't know if we can put enough emphasis on what's going to happen next weekend.
Two things.
Two things.
Good morning, Brooke.
Number one.
Number one, on Thursday, we have Edgar Hoyle in the shop, re-releasing the cease and desist. That's on Thursday, Cinco de Mayo.
Now, did I understand him correctly? Is he doing it in a different wrapper?
He's doing it a Connecticut wrapper.
A Connecticut?
Instead of the Habano Amarillo wrapper.
So you're going to have a Connecticut cease and desist.
So we smoked it, and it has all of that buttery, smooth, silky experience. And that 4x44, so good. It's that cigar is an all day, every day. Smoke
It is.
40 in a row, or just smoke one while you're walking
doesn't
the dog.
matter. It doesn't matter. It is the
excellent.
perfect dog walker for sure.
So we'll throw down some tequila. We'll have that in. It'll be a lightweight event. There is no cost, but please grab some tickets just so we can manage head count. And he'll come in at 5 o'clock. He will do a VIP green room cigar with the private members. And then starting 6 o'clock, that's going to run 6 to 9. He'll be out here. We'll mic him up, do some education on the cigar itself. He'll hang out anytime Edgar's in the building. It's a good
Everybody
good time.
has a good time with Edgar.
The reason why we're keeping that lightweight is because Friday, basically all of Friday, if you come in the evening, chances are we're going to close early because we
Gonna have to. We won't have a place to sit.
we have combined man hours to set up for Saturday's Derby, maybe 100 hours.
Yep.
And beginning Friday, which is why we won't do a first Friday in May, first Friday or on that Friday, we are going to be getting ready for the Derby.
Right.
This is officially crunch time. This is officially, if you've been waiting to the last minute to see if people are coming,
Procrastinators are us.
go.
Now's the time.
Go right now and get your tickets. You won't regret it. I cannot.
Can we talk about what you get for $30? I took my wife to the movies the other day. 2 tickets, the bushel of popcorn, bottle of water. She gets a pop. It's like $48. For $30, you come in, you have total access. The front area is going to be these really cool photo areas, including Chris is bringing in the 360
For
video.
10 people.
For 10 people that can stand on this 360 video wall, all for you to publish and post on your stuff. You're going to go into the back and enter the casino, where we've got multiple casino games. You're going to stroll your way out the back, and then everything opens up. There's going to be VIP areas, but you're going to see a massive tent. The tent is brought to you by Woodford Select. Woodford has 5 different SKUs. They have wait staff. They have kegs that will have the different SKUs, including mint julep prepared drinks.
Correct.
You're not paying for that when you get there, by the way. Just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
We're going to have all of our indoor furniture is going to be outside.
Yeah.
So it's going to be very comfortable.
There will be indoor seating this year as well in the private lounge.
Excellent. And Mark Sheeran's going to roll the nuke in the 35, 40-foot nuke that he's got that's going to be cooking the best barbecue you've ever had.
By the way, a plate is included in your ticket.
Is it really?
Yeah. A plate, which is going to have a couple of sausages, a couple of sides. And when we say sides, usually people bypass that. But if you've had his baked beans or his elotes, punch a baby good.
Okay, so now you're not going to get a pound of brisket, but let's just qualify the value. A pound of brisket at Hutchins right now, and he showed Hutchins how to do it, right? A pound of Hutchins brisket right now is $29.
$32.
So it's gone up 10% in the last 10 days.
Yeah.
Jesus H. Christ.
Okay. But here's the thing. If you do want brisket and ribs, then just when you're getting your ticket, just add the barbecue add-on. If you add the barbecue add-on, that's going to give you premium barbecue. If you don't, you're still going to get a plate in there. All you do to get there is you make your way, you go to the back. First stop in the humidor, which we're going to have mint julep dipped cigars by Principal Cigars.
Principal.
We're going to do an early release for the whiskey straws with just a little bit of light dusting on it from the 1792 barrel.
Darren Chaffee's going to be in the house, owner of Principal Cigars.
Honestly, it's
And it's a noon to 7. So
Correct.
if you have plans for Saturday night, knock yourself out. But it's a noon to 7 event, and it is going to be a blast. Everybody, look, don't show up in flip flops and sweatpants. That ain't going to work.
No.
You got to show up dressed to impress.
Let's look at it this way. Woodford Reserve is the title sponsor and is the name behind the actual Kentucky Derby, right? There are 6 official stops for Woodford Reserve Derby parties, and all of DFW were one of them. That's a big deal. It's really a big deal. And they've thrown down 2 bars, open, complimentary. We're going to have TABC licensed individuals helping pour, so we're all good on that side. But
And then let's to wrap a really nice little charitable bow around this. Spay It Forward Texas, a nonprofit that pays to spay and neuter dogs and cats for people that can't afford it. They've done hundreds and hundreds of paying for these spay and neuters. There will be an auction, and the auction is going to include, we've got signed jersey from Zeke. We got a signed 100th anniversary NFL football signed by Zeke as well. We're going to have 3 different gift baskets that will have, 2 of them will have the Woodford Derby 1-liter bottle that just came out, that even Woodford told us they couldn't get. We'll have 2 baskets that will feature that along with cigars, and one that will have a bottle of Blanton's in it. That 100% of the proceeds will go, and then Woodford is coming in with a 1 of 1,000, I believe.
Yep.
Sterling silver mint julep cups and a gold straw or something. It is
It's $1,000.
it is a $1,000.
I don't know if they do 1,000. I think they do 500, and the first 50 are gold, and then the remainder are silver.
Silver.
I think
Yeah.
that's how it works.
The silver one last year went for big money.
Yeah.
Big money.
It's going to be a blast. And I know everyone who's on the emails and follows us, and everyone knows about it. We have space. Go get it. We
Plenty of
have
space.
plenty of space. So the best thing we can do is just get your friends, and be a part of it. Come out for a couple
SSW,
hours.
the guys at SSW are also involved in this. So if SSW group is coming in and you've stuck with us this long, SSW is also going to have a bottle share area where people can bring their own bottles and share it, just like they do the sick invite parties that take over Rodney's house. So Rodney will be here. Alex Baptista and his wife will be here. Everybody is going to be here from the SSW admin team. So if you want to meet the guys that are part of the SSW group, you guys come on down. If you're not a member of SSW, be sure to join. It's a great group of guys, and they're our designated bourbon group.
Yep.
At this juncture in life.
That is where we find ourselves.
Larry said, looks like I need a red bun cheeseburger. He's saying I need a Wolf burger.
It's been a long time since I've had a Wolf burger.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't eat the bun, but I could go just face down in them friggin' burgers.
With some jalapenos on. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome all the way through.
We see lots of comments coming in, but frankly, my eyesight's not good enough to see all that stuff.
Oh,
But I see
good
the Burgundy-
morning. Good morning
I did
to you.
notice that Burgundy Geek did come in.
Yep.
And she made fun of my, or was approving of my math skills.
I did see that as well. Yep, that's right. That's right.
That's right. So,
Pops, you're doing good this morning. I gotta say.
I feel good.
Feeling good, Billy
Feeling
Ray?
good, looking good, Billy Ray.
That's what I'm talking about. This Estretto's doing us right. Chugging the Celsius.
I
is doing us
I
right.
think the day started with this week's SATS walk. Felt good today because, in life you really need more cowbell. And that is all I'm going to say about that. But go to Instagram and watch this morning's SATS walk. They are becoming more and more epic with and less time to prepare. I think this time was 3 minutes.
No, I disagree because I was thinking about it last night. I was thinking about, all right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to make it epic like we did last week? With you throwing the death
Throwing the
coffee
cigar
or
out the
whatever.
window.
Oh, that was just So then we kept it a little bit more streamlined. We just went cowbell this week.
Yeah.
But it's fun.
But you need more cowbell.
But we did break it because we did take 2 takes of this one.
Yeah, that's true.
So we
That's true.
broke it, but it still was 3 minutes of production. So if you're enjoying it, great. If you aren't, just like everything else we do, we just have a blast. And hopefully you tag along with us.
We were going to do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
You know, so that's the benefit of not only this show, but anything else that we have going on. Our Tuesday night show is getting amazing traffic. And by the way, go back and watch Tuesday night show. It got deep. When we started talking about fatherhood and things like that at the end of the show, all of a sudden I realized how many people hung with us, 50 minutes into the show, because the amount of comments that were coming in were incredible. Luciano was coming in from frickin' Spain or Germany, wherever he's at right now. But we had people coming in. So that was obviously a really cool subject. But Nick, our guest that comes out, that does these Forefathers polo shirts, which are so freaking creative. And it was just, a guy, I could just picture him. He's doing the books and in his kitchen, and he's shipping stuff out of his garage. I picture that guy, and I want to do nothing but help him.
He's a good dude.
Just a good
He's
dude.
funny.
He fits in here perfect.
Just absolutely
Yeah.
perfect. His energy is great. All the way through, he's just one of us. And
an admitted longtime cigar smoker, but after listening to us just talk about little things like, no, don't relight your cigar with the ash on it. Let me knock the ash off and shit. All of a sudden he's like, hold it, there's something to this cigar smoking. I didn't realize. So the newbie came out in him really quick, and that was fun to watch that aspect of it.
Really, yeah, it was a blast. I'm enjoying that, and I think that's something I appreciate the way that we're running, especially from the marketing side. Is just we just have fun doing it, and hopefully you guys have fun. And the fact that you're hanging with us, we just truly appreciate it. This is just hang in with us, and we really
Something of value will eventually come out.
Yeah, we haven't found it yet,
No,
but it'll
we're not
come.
sure. No.
It'll come.
We'll find something.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll find something. By the way, if I can give you any value today, just go on our e-com site. If you're not here in town, if you're here in town, come get this DC chairman. It's just awesome. Now, the D Fiero.
That is the Di Fiero.
This one is. I thought that was
the orange one is the
orange
chairman.
one is the chairman. This is the slowest smoking cigar I've ever smoked. I mean, I've literally smoked this cigar 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm still not to the label. It is a very, very slow smoke. And I asked him why. Ligero. The binder's Ligero. There's a ton of Ligero in the filler. Wrapper is Ligero. Everything.
Really?
Yes. And it doesn't act like that. So it's got to be a little bit lower priming. So it's not going to have that super intensity at the top. But just hats off to Jamond, and I'm so happy with what he's doing. So
Yeah, he's
keep it
really
up.
killing it. He's
Yeah.
really, really doing a nice job. Next week, next Sunday, Miami.
F1.
F1, Miami GP.
By the way, first of all, coming up, you came up with this idea of doing the F1, and of course you did it your way, which is over the top. If you're not even into F1, like my friend Ty calls it, my best buddy Ty, who's not up here, by the way, but my best buddy Ty calls it M1 because he's special that way, in a short bus. In a short bus.
Oh, yeah, motor one.
Very short bus kind of way. But we had last week Johnny Goodner, one of our dear friends. He watched his first M1 race, F1 race, and then has been watching Netflix Drive to Survive nonstop. And he's like, so in the last 5 days, I only have 15 episodes left. I've now realized that the drivers are in different cars than what they were 2 years ago, and I'm learning all this. He sent me a text on Sunday night last week after watching F1, and he goes, "You son of a bitch." I cannot stop watching this show. So if you're not into F1 yet, this is the season to get involved. If you are, like our friend Jim Stanko and those guys came up, and it is just, it's so much fun to get. You get a special Patoro cigar that we open the box prior to the event, we close them and put them back in storage. They're only for the event. We get some snacks from the area, like Australia. You got Australian snacks sent up, mimosas. Sit there in a group of guys, and you never know if you got a Ferrari guy next to a Hamilton guy.
There are no
next
Williams
to
guys.
There's no Williams guys, but it's just so much fun.
It really is.
We're just having a blast. We open the store 2 hours early on Sundays
Exactly.
when there's an F1 race, unless it's live.
So this week it's going to be live at 2. So
Right.
just for the private members to know, just for the members to know, we won't do grandstand. I mean, we'll have it on in here, I suppose. So we won't do
Nothing
those
else
grandstand
on.
tickets, but in the back that will be tickets. So regardless, come in. It's going to be 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and
Yeah.
it'll be that small window of time. But that's next. That's the
Next
8th.
week.
So that's actually Mother's Day. So I don't anticipate too many people to get a hall pass for that one.
No.
So we might just put the race on and not go through the whole rigmarole.
Yeah. Well,
That's
we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. It's tough for us to not go through a rigmarole.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He has a special shirt.
No, I haven't seen it. I'm looking
I
forward
found
to see this thing. Yeah, speaking of special shirts, we should just. I've been holding on to this package since
I got one
Tuesday.
too that we're supposed to open at the same time, like Christmas morning.
Let's just go ahead and bring Adrian in because I can't wait for this anymore. Adrian Baruno! Hey!
Thank you for the one clap back there.
Thank you. Well, you didn't even get a whistle this week.
No.
What's up?
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's Saturday. At
It
the
is
shop.
Saturday at the shop.
Yeah.
The one day of the weekend I really look forward to.
Really?
Yeah. Sunday golf is frustrating.
Oh yeah, because
I'm sorry, I'm sitting here crunching the papers for all my friends here at Instagram.
So what's happening?
Same old stuff. We're off of. We just came off a couple weeks ago for our range day. Epic time. Had a great time. Gave away some really cool swag. Give away a gun.
Yeah.
And it was just a good time. Had a visitor from France come in, as you know.
Yes.
He was on our show.
Cool
Baptiste.
dude.
Cool ass dude.
Yeah.
He did our Tuesday show the week before.
And
Yeah.
the last time I checked, the video is at something like 300,000 views.
The latest one.
The one that's
It's probably
that's
more
got
by
us.
now,
It's
yeah.
got to be right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, check out his YouTube. It's called Bench and Cigars, and it's all in French. But you can put subtitles in there and kind of just go through it. And really interesting dude, and he's got an interesting story. You know, coming out of France, and he'll be back in September. He's gonna stay for a year. So
He's never going back.
No.
I think he had so much fun in Texas that this dude is never going back.
Well, here's the thing.
He's got to go back to socialism.
When he came in on Tuesday, he was talking about his frustrations.
Yeah.
The whole deal. When he was here on Thursday, 2 days later, he was like, "I'm moving to Texas."
Yeah.
2 days here, and he said, "I'm moving to Texas."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got to figure. He's talking to Ale about her process of getting the paperwork and
interesting.
how do you become a permanent resident. This is 2 days, and so yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
move here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The first
He'll fit right in.
Here in September, they'll be here for Hackfest in October.
Maybe we might not even do Hackfest.
Yeah.
We
why
might
not?
say Bafanguda Hackfest.
Yeah. Why do that?
We might. We might actually. There are some events that are on the chopping block right now.
Yeah.
That just might not make it this year.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just so we can focus on making a couple of them that are a ton of fun to do even better.
Yeah. Well, I think you do that, and then I think we got to really I think a firearms 101 would be awesome.
That's what I'm
But
thinking.
more
Yeah.
educational stuff, more focus on that, because the turnout that we're getting for these educational events is crazy.
That's the way to do
It's
it.
a great idea. And as you know, your all's member, Keisha Claus, Aaron's wife, she's a firearms instructor. And yeah, she can get the women in and take care of that piece.
That'd be a black. One question that I have is on your side of things. When are we doing the next range day?
November. I don't have a date yet, but I may change venues.
When are we gonna go to the range again?
Oh.
Before November?
Okay, yeah, well, we need to make that happen.
Okay.
Just
yep.
let me know when you have time. I'll make time.
How are you in November? I might have some time in November.
Yeah.
November's looking
2020,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next year? That
Yeah,
that sounds
2023,
good.
yeah.
So let's do this, because I this is like having a gift in my hand.
I
But
know.
this is this month's installment of the Cigars and Guns
Shirt Club.
Yep. And it's great because you just don't know what it is until you open it. So I say we open it.
Yep.
So here we go.
Yes, and if you're talking about you're going into Houston, you're going into Texas, you might not go home.
Yeah. Yeah, this one hits
Like-
home with what we, the reason why we smoke cigars.
The Great Equalizer.
Oh,
Cigars and Guns. That's this month's installment. It is how much, Adrian, to join your Shirt of the Month club?
$25 a month, you get a shirt that's different every time. You don't know what it is until you get it, and that's the only way that the only time that these shirts will be created, one time.
this is really kick-ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that a lot. It's a little
Thank
bit
you.
different style than usual.
Yeah.
And that's what I love is the variety of styles.
Yeah.
You have the old Coors original from last month, which
Yeah.
I've worn
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
already. And then you have this style. So it's not just the same style. It's
Right.
always a little bit different, which I
Yeah,
appreciate.
we'll change up the style and just make it different every month.
I wear the
that's
Betty
kick-ass.
White one a lot. There's when Betty White passed away, they had an image created that was Betty White shooting a gun, and it was
So
friggin'
that
awesome.
image is actually her holding a gun. So we didn't add the gun to that image.
That she was
Yeah,
actually
she was actually holding a gun, and then we just kind of captioned it, "Thank you for being my friend."
love
Yeah,
it.
It's so cool. Man, this is badass. I can't wait to wear this.
yeah.
We've always said that cigars are the great equalizer. You sit down with somebody and you immediately have something in common with them, no matter what your other walks in life are. You have that connection, and that's all you need to fire up the conversation.
That's it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Man, this is really, really well done. I'm
you,
excited
thank
about
you.
this. All of them. All the design, and the designs are evolving too. You
Yeah.
can see the comfort level growing. You can see, this is really, really cool. And the quality of the shirts.
I like the color. It's kind of a
Yeah, the color-
purplish.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Purplish,
It's got a,
grayish
yeah.
hue.
It's called Blood Ox
Yeah.
Black.
Blood Ox Black. Yeah, I like that a lot. Now,
That
this
is really cool.
So if you haven't joined it, go to cigarsandguns.com and then click on shop,
Yeah, you see
right?
Shirt Club.
Oh,
You see
Shirt
the
Club in
links
the
right
top.
there. Yeah, check it out. Yep.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
well worth it. No, that's badass. So then we're gonna do. Maybe we could find a little bit of a sidekick range day. Maybe get a couple people that could join
Yeah.
us. I need to actually throw some
You do.
Throw some lead.
ammo. Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to get some downrange. I set it up, got everything, got the scope, got everything, optics dialed in. About 5-6 shots, and then I had to go to a conference call. And I just sat and watched other people just shoot my gun.
And I think you got mooned during that phone call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got mooned. Oh, it was your ass that I looked at. There were 3 asses, and none of them were good. And I asked for none of them. Oh, I got it burned in here. If only you could see what was in here.
I do not want to see that.
No,
Yeah, can't unsee it.
no, you can't.
No.
No, you can't. Adrian, give us a sign off, will you?
Yeah. Join us every Saturday for Saturday at the Shop. Join us Tuesdays for Cigar Talk. What is that? 8 p.m. Central Time.
It's usually right on time at 8.
Yep. Wednesday, Lead and Leaf show for my buddy and I, Jeremy of Vulcan Machine Works. That's 6 o'clock Central Time.
Tales of the Lounge on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock
Right after.
from a secret location somewhere in Ron's garage.
Nice. From Ron's lair.
I love it. I love it when Ron, he had like a sheet as his backdrop, but when it's 153 degrees in his garage,
He's got the fans.
It's waving from the fans. All the fans are blowing. And we are going to be, Brandon and I are leaving now to go shoot another video podcast with another group here, and we will
Oh, cool.
promote that when that's done.
That's it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Later, guys. Have a good weekend.
Peace. We out.
See you next week with your derby hats on. Can't wait. I got my new suit, my new sport jacket.
Damn.
Everybody else needs to start